Welcome back to the show, y'all. That was Geek Week News. I always love hearing what he talks about.
I was captivated. I was like, listening, like, whoa.
Okay, so here's the question: Do y'all know who Dan is in Street Fighter?
Dan?
He's the joke character that can't do anything. Yeah. He can't do anything, so the joke was Dan's winning in this fighting tournament and no one knows how.
That's crazy.
I go back to Street Fighter. Fun. So, welcome back to the show. We are joined today by some of the guys from the local Operation Supply Drop here in town because we are doing a big 8-bit salute in 2 weeks, which is 24-hour game-a-thon, which you will hear. You've been hearing us talk about it for months now. Introduce yourself to everybody, guys.
How's it going? My name is Michael Velasquez. I'm the team lead for Central Texas Operation Supply Drop.
My name is Stephen Giddings. I'm the National Events Director for Operation Supply Drop, as well as the team manager for our local teams here in Austin.
Now, secret fact, one of them is standing on a short box.
That's my boy Mike. That's my boy Mike.
I stopped growing up. I had to grow wide. So if you want to see, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah. So he's on Chris Rachel's TARDIS box today, and now he's trying to be all like, hey, what's up? What's up?
No.
So tell everyone a little bit, what is Operation Supply Drop?
So Operation Supply Drop, pretty much what we do is build and send video game care packages to our soldiers in Iraq, Afghanistan, UK, Australia, any kind of troop, as well as our allies. Since we're transitioning from wartime to peacetime, we have started a program called The Teams, where we take a bunch of civilians and veterans and we go out and have some fun called Mandatory Fun. And pretty much that's what we do. It's about $5,000 in equipment downrange.
Mandatory fun?
Yes, mandatory fun.
You're gonna have fun whether you like it or not, which
it's not a choice.
So pretty much we've done like hockey games, paintball, and it's like everybody is mandatory. They have to show up and participate in our fun.
But I have a feeling we'll be seeing some of those in 2 weeks with us.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have fun playing our games and hanging out with us. So.
I'm ready to take you out of paintball as well.
Yeah,
we're actually challenged to a paintball
They
game.
threw down a paintball challenge, but most people don't remember the laser tag fiasco of how Chris Rachel and I schooled everybody who said, oh, talk a big game. See, everyone talks a big game. When it comes down to throwing it down, you're going to be covered in bruises, I have to tell you.
But we know how to duck and move.
I know how to duck and move, too. I know how to run. This is what these people are for. I'll be behind them.
Now I know why I was hired.
Yeah.
I'm a meat shield. I'm not much of a meat shield. I may get half of you.
Okay, then I'll put 2 of you in front of me. I'll be like, hey, what's going on? Shoot me down, bitches, come on.
Where's Pocky? Go get him.
Oh, no, Pocky's on our team.
No, come on.
Yeah, it's going to be us versus you guys.
Well, we'll take your
bring
brother then. How about that?
Oh, you can have him.
Well, okay.
He can't hit the broadside of a barn.
We need a decoy. No, I'm just kidding.
You do need a decoy. He does a really good decoy, by the way.
Human sacrifice. No, it's not.
So, okay, how did Operation Supply Drop begin?
So we got together. I believe the CEO is Glenn Batten, the founder of Steve Machuga. They got together. I mean, the history. They got together and they decided, you know what?
They get drunk a bunch of beers, said, hey, let's do a charity.
No, they really. Steve Machuga is a captain. Mm-hmm. He's Air Force 82nd, I believe. Correct. He's at a second, and you know what? One thing, as the war's going on, a lot of younger men nowadays that are joining the military, they need something to. The war is a different place out there. They need something to take their mind off. So one thing that was really beneficial to them is, video games is the new wave of technology to reach a younger audience. It's a way for the older command to connect with the younger command. That way they got together, they sent a troop out, they sent a drop-off, they got together, and it was just, after that, it had such a big impact on their lives. We got a big feedback from that, and they loved it. They sent out another one, and before you know it, they were all over the place, and people were loving them. So.
Nice.
Do you have a question?
Like, how much have you actually, like from the very beginnings of the grassroots of this to now, how much has really been done? How much have you accomplished?
We've pretty much accomplished a lot. We've reached out to soldiers and wounded soldiers in our hospitals that are coming back from combat. We're also reaching out to the bases as well. We did one of our biggest supplies to date at the Brave Rifles, about $45,000 in game equipment before they left for Afghanistan. I was at the ball with them this past weekend, and it was so amazing to hear their stories and tell them how much that our equipment meant to them. It was like bringing a piece of home back to into Iraq, and it was so amazing just these soldiers coming up, shaking mine and my CEO's hand, Glenn, and it was just absolutely amazing. And we see now how we touch their hearts in so many ways, and that's why I'm grateful to be part of this organization.
We've had Glenn on the show before. It was last year when we first met you guys and decided the things that we wanted to do. And the one thing I didn't think about asking him was, and I didn't think about it until now till you brought it up.
Yeah.
You've been overseas. Did you have any of these type of care packages come to you?
Personal example, like I've been over there twice,
Yeah.
Iraq, and I had nothing besides my laptop. Nothing. If I had this kind of equipment, oh my God, just the amount of fun I would have. It's just incredible.
We have people all the time, older people tell us all the time, not older people, people that have been in longer.
Them
are
old ones from back from World War II.
Hey, the guys in World War II are a different breed, man. They're just superhumans. Those are superheroes for real. But you have some guys tell us all the time, like, hey, man, I wish you guys had been around, when I was there. And then the guys that had it while they were like, oh, my, thank you so much. You don't understand how much of a big impact this had. Like, help do everything, kill the time, take my mind off what's going on out there. So it was great. It was good feeling.
See, my cousin is in the military. He gets deployed all the time, and he was telling me that someone sent them like a box of Nerf guns, and they had the best time with it. And most people, when we think about charities, we don't think about anything but kids. And I'm not being bad about that. I'm not putting that down.
Right.
But like I told you, it makes me sound heartless, but there's other things out there that could also use people to think about.
Exactly.
I would never have thought in a million years that you guys do anything besides shoot people.
We have a lot of downtime. We do have our missions, and we do have a lot of stuff we have to do, QRF, guard duty. But in
So
the end,
playing poker just wasn't cutting it anymore.
No, poker wasn't cutting it. We played board games like War. War was like our all-time favorite.
We ran out of money to lose. We ran out of money to bet.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
So when you're not playing war, you're playing war.
Yeah. Yes.
Training.
Yes, it's a training exercise.
Speed kills.
So, so people don't really think about what exactly it is like over there, and we kind of gloss over the fact that it is a really hard life to live, and no one really appreciates it as much as they should. Like, I always hear people say, "Thank you for your service," but I don't think people really think when they say that. They're just doing it because it's kind of like an obligation.
Right.
And some people you can tell actually do think about it because they take the time to talk to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so having something that can send video games out and give them something to do, because I know one of my favorite videos I've ever watched was the Marines who lost at watching Frozen. Have you seen that one where she's singing and they just lose it? You know what I'm talking about?
I've never seen this.
It's where she transforms into a dress and they just lose it because they're so entertained, and I love Frozen. I'm a Frozen fanatic. I'm also a Disney fanatic, right?
Yeah,
so
same.
when I watched it, I was like, is this all they really have to do is watch movies?
We had a lot of movies,
Oh,
a lot of movies before we started sending the care packages over.
There's one guy holding a laptop and every guy on one side holding a speaker, and that's our movie theater. That's the
That's
movie
how we
theater.
watch
We
movies.
just huddled up like one guy, hey, for an hour and a half. Hopefully it's a short movie. Your arm starts running out, but that's how we watch.
Hopefully
movies.
something doesn't happen in the middle of the movie because you got to remember when we come back. Okay, we got to go shoot people. Let's do this. Come on, come on. So what has been some of the best stories you've heard from sending things over there? Like you said you went to a ball and people were just talking about it.
Yeah, the ball is for the Brave Rifles, and we had like at least a couple hundred people just like telling us how amazing it was. And we had this guy, Sergeant Maynor. He sat right next to us, and he was just telling us how like it bridged the gap between older, like he was about, I think he's 38 or something. Don't get me, I don't know exactly, but he was an older sergeant. He was trying to learn how to start like communicating with the younger people, and it was a bridge between. They played FIFA nonstop. That was their biggest game. Like I couldn't even imagine.
Soccer's
it.
awesome.
Yes,
What we're gonna
so
say.
they were able to bond on so much levels just like that because we wouldn't understand how to bond with these younger people. It's kind of hard though.
Well, because we don't speak leet speak. LOL. No, we don't speak leet speak with these younger people today.
I want to try and solve like an eternal debate. Which one is more requested, Xbox or PlayStation?
Okay, so Xbox is my all-time favorite. We send out a lot of
High
Xbox.
five.
Yes, thank you.
Xbox,
yeah.
yo.
He is a
I'm a
PlayStation
PlayStation
man.
guy.
Xbox
Oh,
came too.
get out. Yeah.
Xbox.
Xbox.
We
Yeah,
do send out a
members.
lot of Xboxes. Microsoft is one of our biggest partners to help out with that.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into Xbox. I'm trying to figure it out.
Try harder.
It's not hard. You
I'm
play
trying to
it.
play.
Yeah, they have them
gave
in
him an
stores. You
Xbox.
walk in, you put down your card, and you say, "Give me."
You know what?
I gave him one.
We
I
actually
gave it, and
we
he
went to
puts
his,
it on his side. Like I was like, Mike, you played your Xbox yet? No, man, I haven't hooked it up yet.
We all tried to get his gamer tag before the show. He's like, I don't remember what it is. I'm
I
not
don't
what is
know.
this guy?
he just shut it and walked away. He wanted to challenge me to a game on Xbox at his house, and he got smoked.
No,
don't let
that
him.
is not
Don't
true.
let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you. He got beat down.
What was
Ask
the
him who
game?
beat him in Street Fighter though.
Oh my God.
Okay, so what was the game that
We
you
were playing
won?
Advanced Warfare.
Advanced
Which
Warfare.
one?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, Advanced
The new
Warfare.
one.
Okay.
We just sat down and got
When it
out.
comes to Call of Duty, I which one? Because there's a bajillion of them out
There is.
Yeah.
So we were playing the newest one, and we were just going on playing on live. So you got the most kills in. I smoked him like 4 rounds. He smoked me like 2. He thinks he won, but
This
it doesn't
guy,
go out like that.
I don't understand why he has to lie on camera.
So,
Take a step this way and get struck by lightning.
so it's like there's a really good camaraderie between the two of you, and I can only imagine what it's like when you have a whole squad playing games together. Like, you talk about trash talking and things like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it gets intense. Like, we're yelling at each other. We're, like, screaming, like, F you, like, all this other crazy stuff. It
Obscenities
gets
come out,
really intense. And then at the end, we're all just, like, best friends.
We all laugh about
It's
it.
just camaraderie, and we come together and have a blast at it.
That's one of the big things we like in the Operation Supply Drop is some of the guys, when they come out, a lot of them come out, and they miss that camaraderie, that sense of like brotherhood and feeling, and that's what one of the bigger focuses we do on. We have these teams. We want to get people together, have that camaraderie feeling. So when we come to the team and I school you, and in any game you put in front of me, y'all can all feel camaraderie.
Okay,
feel
you
bad
know what?
together.
You
Yeah, I
bring it
think
with
that's a
Plants
challenge.
vs. Zombies, and I will school you
Are
any
you
day of
sure
the
about
week.
that game? I'm pretty good at that game, too.
Yeah, Destiny made me better at Plants vs.
Okay,
Zombies.
I'm not good at Destiny.
How
I
does that
haven't
even
played it yet.
happen?
Because Destiny is so fast and Plants vs. Zombies is so slow, I can now predict and react better in Plants vs. Zombie after Destiny.
I have not played Destiny.
See, we
Maybe
talked
a little
about that because we
Yeah.
were geeking out
Yeah.
on Destiny the other day, but we can't play together because you hate me because you're on a PlayStation.
You put a system in front of me, I'll level my dude up real quick. My little
He's
time.
put systems in front of you.
bit. Yes, I did.
Hey, I'm trying. Okay, let me get Destiny for the Xbox. We'll do this. I'm telling you.
I actually have Destiny for the Xbox in my purse under this table.
What?
No
We
joke.
play
I can
all
grab
the
it.
time,
Watch.
like
I am not freaking kidding.
we ended up in the tower randomly together and started
Ended
a
up with
dance
my
party. Look,
See?
Destiny.
You
this
put it
is-
on. I'll show you.
so, and it's fun things like this, but one of the questions I have to ask, because people are probably sitting there going, okay, you're sending war games to people in the military. Don't they want to do something besides shoot people in video
Well,
games?
it's like, I don't know, for me personally, like after I've been through combat twice, war games help me, like, it helps me put me back in that same feeling. Like, I don't know, it's like I miss the military so much, and even though we don't think of it like that, for myself, I don't think of it like that. War games are just what I love to do. It's what I did. I felt like that soldier inside those video games. So I still play them to this day. I love them. Even though what happened to me, I still love them to this day.
See, I find that to be a little odd. Like, I think if I were working all day doing something, like, let's say I work all day on TV, I don't want to play a video game where I'm putting on TV. I want to go do something else like build a city or hide in a locker and outlast because I'm stuck in a locker because people are going to kill me. Things like that, you know?
You know what? I never even thought about it till you said that. You guys play war when y'all are after y'all done playing war. Never crossed my mind that we did that.
So let's
just-
take like Call of Duty, for instance.
Right.
How real is that compared to your actual experience doing it? Because you say it takes you back. Does the pixelated trees do it for you? Maybe it's the
No,
lens
it's just like I saw the
flares.
flashbangs when you go in. You're like creeping around the corners. You're when you're like aiming. You're at sort of at the low
Frag
rating,
out.
and then like frag out, and then you got like your brother next door. You like on talking trash on the Xbox. You're like, hey man left. We got to stack on this building. Stack right, stack left.
tap the shoulder.
Yeah, you got it's like we were living it while playing that video game. It's like, hey man, stack right.
I don't know about you, Kim, but I think we should be putting them in some of our parties.
I think so.
down.
We just need to get an extra Xbox for this.
Someone, okay,
Hey, I actually have extras, and I'll give him another one today, and he'll still.
he doesn't
go to
deserve
the
to be
side.
standing on the tall box. He
You're
needs
right.
to
I think
be.
he needs to go on the
I
bottom.
need a taller
You're
model.
off the box. You're demoted.
you're demoted.
All right.
I'm
You're
down here.
off the box.
Like, I'm almost off the screen now.
He's demoted for not having an Xbox
Man, I
because.
feel horrible now. Like, I don't care about having an Xbox, but I'm demeaning myself. Okay, guys. Like, all right,
you know, but you know, when you talk about playing with other people, I've never gotten the same experience playing with people on PlayStation I've had with Xbox.
You're absolutely
Xbox is built for multiplayer,
Yep.
and PlayStation is built for solo playing.
Exactly.
Were you one of those special ops guys who went off on your own little thing and just kind of did your own thing and hope so no one doesn't get your gunfire or something?
I just love PlayStation. I don't even know what to do.
He doesn't even
I'm
have
a
why he
brand
loves it.
loyalty guy, man.
You know what?
just
I
mean.
was the same way till like on my
Brand
first
loyalty
Xbox. I was all about PlayStation, but I became a social gamer, and PlayStation just wasn't cutting as a social gamer platform.
That's cool, man.
Period. So, I mean, let's get back to Operation Supply Drop. We're done demoting you in your short place.
My heart rate real quick.
He's all my heart's broken. It's okay. A lot of the other Fanboy TV crew have PlayStation. You can go play with them, although they don't have nearly as much fun as we do. Trust me.
You're absolutely right.
They know. Hey, the guys at PlayStation right now, I'm bumping it. Yeah, bump it.
They're all off camera.
From a
First thing that PlayStation, welcome to the family.
Yeah.
So, where do you see Operation Supply Drop going from here?
Man, so like I was saying, we were doing something called the Teams program, which is great because we have local teams. I think we're about to have, we have 46 teams already in place. And what they're doing as well is like the Austin team is we get a bunch of civilians, veterans. We reach out to our local vendors. Texas Stars, they gave us like 120 tickets. Round Rock Express this 25th, the 25th of this month, they're giving us 100 tickets as well. And we want everybody to come out and have fun. Civilian, veteran, we just want to be a family, and we just want to have fun.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of video games. Have you guys ever sent board games or thought about sending more board games?
We're actually we got some Steve Jackson games that just came, and we're going to start implementing.
Steve Jackson rocks, by the way.
Yes, those games are really awesome, and we're going to put those in supply drop as well.
Please tell me you're not sending Munchkin, because there will be fistfights over that game.
No, so the ones we have is Castellan, Nanook, and Trophy Buck. Yeah.
Those are pretty good.
They are really good.
I'm surprised he didn't send Frag, which is a first-person shooter board game. And I can see why he didn't send Munchkin, because more friendships have been lost over that game than anything I've ever known in my entire history of gaming. It is a backstabby, bloodthirsty game.
Although I think like Cards Against Humanity is probably the foulest probably
I heard
ever.
that.
I think they probably do that on their own.
Well, like, yeah, that's probably how it was invented.
Yeah, I think so.
You're gonna have that on the 24th.
We're gonna have it. You guys are gonna play it with us.
School me
It's
on
gonna
that
be.
because I've never played.
Oh, it's going to be quite hilarious to play with you guys, because I want to see how offensive and foul y'all could be before we're like, okay, we
you
drew a
don't
line.
want to know. We push the boundary.
No.
You got to do it when
I will
everything's allowed
tell
on
you
screen, 'cause
now,
it gets
because
pretty.
the one card that always ends our game is Daniel Radcliffe's delicious hole. It ends every single game we play. That's the one that just can't be beat, and the game stops. It comes to a grinding halt. We are done. Back to the alcohol.
But y'all haven't heard us yet.
Yeah, we haven't heard you guys yet.
we could take
Make
it
y'all
to a
sound like
level
some
you've
choir
never
boys,
seen
man.
before.
Oh, I severely doubt that.
We've had 4 years of practice.
We've had lifetimes of practice here. Trust me. We know how to trash talk 10-year-olds online better than
Those guys are
anybody.
vicious.
They are vicious. They're really bad.
That's why I like playing people that I know.
That is true. I got you.
Although Kim's always doing other things when I get on, so I gotta go play with
10-year-olds are
other people because she
outlaws,
hates us.
She does? Come on, Kim.
I've been working on costumes lately. That's why I have not been social and gaming. I mean, I've got it in my purse. How much more do you want?
I give you kudos points for that one. So, where can people find out more about Operation Supply
So
Drop?
they can go to our website, operationsupply.org.
That's nice and easy to remember.
That is. They can also go, if they want to be involved in our local teams, we have the thing called the teams. They'll click on there. There we have a little mini map where they can click on which team. And we'll
It's a
get them in
mini
touch.
map.
Yep, and we'll get them
It's
in
a
touch with
mini
our local
map.
leads. And from there, we can do more and have more fun.
And so, is this nationwide or is it just regional, local?
So it's nationwide. We send out troops everywhere. Any kind of troop is our troop.
Well, I
We
mean,
have the
just
teams.
is there chapters
teams?
everywhere?
Yeah, there's chapters everywhere. We just picked up Australia. We have UK.
Oh,
we
those
have,
Australians are hardcore. We've met them, and they're like, "Yeah, we eat snakes for breakfast." I'm like, oh, "Okay, good luck."
No, but we're trying to grow this really big.
Right.
Well, it's on its way to going really big, and I absolutely loved it because we met you guys at, I think it was Rooster Teeth, the RTX Expo, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then I
Our
was
big
like,
push-up contest.
"Yeah,
with really
you
big
guys had
crowd.
push-up contests," and that's when I first met Glenn and started talking to him, and I was like, "You know what? This is something I can really get behind because every group needs to have a really good charity. We have multiple ones, but this is the one I get behind." Pocky gets behind Extra Life. Pocky, I brought it up. You don't have to bring it up the rest of the show.
Where is he?
Because every time we talk about
about it.
charities, we all do things, and there's other groups we want to help. But I like the fact that what you guys are doing is something that not everybody else is doing, and I can witness the results, and like my cousin and seeing you guys talk and things like that, and I love it.
Well, I appreciate that so much. It is an amazing feeling, just like I was talking about at the ball. When they all came up to me, and that's the reason what drives me. They came up to me and said, "Hey, man, if it wasn't for y'all, we would have had a crappy deployment." And I love that. And they showed pictures of them playing our games up on the big screens at the ball. It was truly an amazing feeling, and that's why I continue to drive for so much more in this organization.
What's his excuse? It's PlayStation guy. What's he gonna add?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
This is the 1%.
this is the roast of Michael Pulaski's show today. Roasted, man.
PlayStation guy.
The director
Came
came
from
in
the sound
and the
booth.
PlayStation guy.
Xbox for life.
Xbox for life. Yeah, look.
No, Xbox, record that.
Xbox, record that.
Xbox, please.
You can't talk to your PlayStation, dumbass. You have a show to run. Get back in the production booth. We're about to cut to the next segment.
I think he's mad.
How's Bloodborne on the Xbox?
Paintball team.
How's
Bloodborne on that? Is it Bloodborne?
how's Halo on the PlayStation?
Luckily, I don't have to play that game. Luckily, I don't have to play that game.
Okay, so that's been Operation Supply Drop. We'll be back after this next segment with them to talk about our big event, and everyone started cheering because someone made it through on live TV without vomiting.
This guy.
Extremely well.
So, Pocky's got a chair.
I don't want to break your chair.
I did warn you guys about chair tag.
Oh, you did. So we're gonna do that after this, right?
Yeah, we'll do chair tag when we get.